Hello, welcome to this new video, and today I am touring all of my GTA 5 garages. Well, I should say GTA Online garages, but I'm starting at the top. I'm only skipping my motorcycle clubhouse because I noticed like one bike in there, and I'm not gonna drive that far for one bike, but let's get into it. So first, starting with my casino penthouse. I don't know what I have in here, so that will be interesting. And I'm gonna be going to the next location in a car from each garage. I have a what's this? Supermax Oracle and a baller. All right, that's interesting. And I'll be going to the next location in a V. No wait. Yeah, I'll be going to the next location in a vehicle from the garage. All right, so I've arrived at the next garage. It's in my apartment, so that will be interesting to see what I have there. And this is where it's really gonna start getting interesting. Here's my Turismo R. It's yeah, I don't use it as much anymore as I used to, but it's special to me because it's the first like it it was the first supercar I got. I believe. At least I believe it's in the. Oh no, yeah, no, it is in the super. This bike, the Batty 801. Uh, uh, Dubsta. I have literally never used this. The Buffalo S. I just liked Franklin's car from story mode, and I like the Buffalo S, yeah. Here's an here's my original attempt. Here's an attempt at recreating a car from from a TV show I used to watch when I was a child called Bassie and Adrian. On Legacy, I have made a more accurate build, but on Enhanced I haven't. My Obey Omnis, I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, I've used this one quite a lot, but not recently. Then we have the Vapid Radius. This one was to support my team during the World Cup. The the Ocelot Jackal. I stole this one off the street and have never used it. The Obey 9F, a massive waste of money, since the customization it offers is minimal and you just feel like you're driving a normal street car that you can just steal off the street. It's not worth the money. And then we have the Dinka Ballista, which I thought it would be funny to steal. But let's get in a vehicle from this garage and get to the next one. So next on the list is my agency garage, which is actually quite nearby. And like I've standardly set my spawn point to here, so this is gonna be where I keep the most. So to start off, we have an HSW Turismo Classic. I especially like the handling. It's quite good for an HSW car. Then here we have my Buffalo STX, also a really cool car. I take this one out sometimes. Same with the Paragon Arm, with the Paragon R armor. My armored Kuruma, I often use this for some missions. My Karen S95, my first HSW vehicle. You get an HSW S95 when you're upgrading from Legacy to Enhanced, so yay. The handling is a bit shitty at low speeds, but at high speeds it gets better. The weaponized Tampa, it's... Why did I just get 2,500? It's, yeah, it's a weaponized Tampa. I haven't done all the bunker research required for the minigun upgrade, but I hope to do this. My Benefactor Lover, this one, I also like this one quite a lot. The HSW Hawker turned around. I mean, it's obvious why it's here. The Obey 10F white body, I mean, the white body kit was a I don't think I needed a white body kit. I mean, it does come with a lot of extra customization, but yeah, I don't think it adds enough value for me. I recently bought this one on sale, the JB700W, the Ocelot Stromberg. I let a friend customize this one. That friend doesn't play GTA 5, so I'm not gonna change this. Alright, and then the last four. The Karen Futu, I also drive this one surprisingly often, and this, unlike the Obey 9F, doesn't feel like a car I stole off the street, although this, funnily enough, is a car I stole off the street. My Jubilee, I think it is. Yeah, the Jubilee. This is a pretty fun one to drive. I drive this around sometimes. Comet Retro Custom, not the... I think it's overrated, but still a decent car. Now, a car that I absolutely don't think is overrated is my Karen Sultan RS. I have the this is a pretty new car, so I don't know what it is, but not new enough to where I like freshly remember its name. So this is the Proton Italy GTB Custom, the Spectre Custom, the Trofade Nairo, which I think is the Trofade Nairo Custom, which I think is way overpriced and lacks mods for a Benny's vehicle. The Coquette, the Deluxo, and the Coquette, I sometimes drive that. And the Deluxo, I also sometimes use that. But choosing a car to get out of here from this garage is a difficult choice. You know what? I'm just gonna choose the Benefactor Lover. So, this is gonna be my next garage. Really curious to see what I have in here. Why exactly did I place my Taurus here? Anyways, yeah, my Taurus, a car I'm really proud of. It's also kind of the only option for leaving. I'm really happy with how I customized this. On to the next one, which is just across the street. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep this rolling. Here are two most recent cars. I don't know why they're actually, that's no problem.
Fucked up last night.
So here's my attempt at making a villain car. This one has red headlights. The Glass Stallion. The Obey 10. The Obey 8F Drafter. My most recent car. The Vapid Dominator. I I mean this one I've had for quite a while. I don't really drive it anymore, which is a shame. This thing is pretty cool. The Sentinel. This is my second most new car. The Ubermacht Sentinel GTS. The Hayek Chameleon. Ugh, that took me an awful long time to say. The Glass Tornado. The the Gaunt. That's a pretty cool car. The Gauntlet Interceptor. I mean, my police car. It's a police car. This thing, the Ruiner, I stole off the street, and because I felt like it, and this thing is actually pretty good at drifting. Like, I like the way how this drifts, so when I want to go drifting, I take out this thing. But on to the next garage. Which is yet again gonna be across the other side of that bridge. I'm gonna keep it rolling again. Why did I get kicked out of my car? Why is it suddenly there? Oh, guess I'll run for a little. Alright. I'm gonna go to the other side of that bridge again because, yay, that's where the car is. Well, not the car, it's the rock. So I know which one this is. It's gonna be the car that I've given a luxury of the past. And I'm kind of trying to collect some older cars. So I still want the Vap Quick or something, and the Roosevelt for this garage. But yeah, these are the cars that I have in here so far. The Stafford. I like this one. It's. I mean, you've got to admit it's genius. And the Weenie Dynasty, I think. I'm gonna take this one. Also, the outfit I'm wearing right now is was specifically designed for this car. Deal with this car. This garage. But it's not gonna be far before the next one because it is my Darnell Bros. I am not wrong. So here we are. Short drive. Practically across the street. That guy is. Yeah, I don't like it when players get that close without. I mean, so first floor. That's where my thing is gonna be. Oh no, wait, that's where my terabyte is gonna be. Yeah, the terabyte. It's a terabyte. I have some upgrades for it, like well, I have the missile station and the drone station, and I've sworn against getting an Oppressor Mark II, so that is not in here. Now let's go down. So yeah, I've kind of been dumping cars here that I do still care about, but not enough to be in my agent. But can't be in my agency garage because I have other cars that I care more about. So let's just start this side. The classic Voodoo Custom. I mean, it's a Benny's car. I like it. The Centorno. This also is such. This is like my second vehicle in the Supers class, but like this is the first one I actually paid. Like the Turismo R, I got that for free with the Criminal Enterprise starter pack. But this one is the first one I actually bought. The Gang Burrito, I mean, it's been a month or two since I bought that. I mean, I never drive it. But it's less than 100k. Who cares? I thought this one would have more mods. The Vaga or something. The Turismo Classic. Absolutely love this one. No, not, that's not the Turismo Classic. That's the Coquette Classic. What am I saying? So yeah, the Insurgent, first armored car I ever bought. And I will also never be selling this one. This one is staying with me no matter what. Ocelot Virtue. Got this one. I of course got this one from the first dose missions. No, the last dose. Sorry. The Brawler, got this one on discount. And great off-road vehicle, in my opinion. Some people think otherwise about it. I think it's great. The Dubstar, this one is. I have driven a little more frequently, but also not too frequently. And the Duke of Death, I let my best friend get this one. I think he did a pretty good job, considering he also doesn't play GTA 5. Now, which one shall I choose? I'm gonna go with my my Zentorno. Yeah, this one. Now I wonder, yeah, after that one, after that, and after that, that one. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little bit out of order. I'm gonna do this one, then these two. Wait, I only have 3 to go? I thought it would be more. And then, of course, I have my nightclub garage. I honestly totally forgot about that. Are there any other businesses that I'm forgetting in the garage? No, I've not bought any of the other upgrades that you can get. Alright. Let's see what this garage.
How's it going?
I think this is the garage where I keep all my cars with racing deliveries and such. Yep. Another Kokev classic, but this time with a racing livery and an Elegy retro custom. Also with a racing livery. Alright, now I'm gonna go here. Which are just some street cars, I know that. Sorry for spoilers. But you've already seen bigger spoilers. Get it, because there are spoilers in the cars. Little girl. I'm not master drifting it, but I've become decent at drifting around the corners. And in this car, garage. Sorry, not car. We have another Albany Primo. We have the Karen Dilettante, or as it's more commonly known in real life, the Honda Civic. And the Emperor Habanero. Sounds like an island in the Caribbean, but I'm probably not pronouncing that right. Yeah, which one of these, honestly, trash cars shall I take? Let's just take this one. That was an unintentional drift. Alright, I'm pretty curious to see what this one has. It's a Vapid. No, not a Vapid, I think. No. What is it? The Class Saber Turbo. So yeah, also again, really not a lot of options. And I'm including my hangar in this. Totally not because I want to just fly towards my... Totally not because I need to. Because I'm too lazy to drive to my nightclub, and that's absolute hell. Also, can't I just... Yeah, I'm just gonna use that. No GTA 5, that's fine. When I bought my nightclub, I should have just bought the LSIA one. So I have my... No, I don't want to exit! I have my Enos Windsor, the VF Dune FAV. This one belongs to my racing garage, the Vapid Pisswazzer Dominator. The Vapid Hot Knife. The Enos Huntley S. That was my original attempt at recreating a cop car. And the quad which the Nagasaki Blazer. Let's take the Pisswazzer Dominator to the hangar. See, can this thing will be little? The tiniest of tiny people. Yeah, so I may speed up some driving footage. Like, the distance is so short, I'll leave it in. That would have been a cool opportunity for the joke. Wonder why. Alright, so my F-160 Raiju bought this during the Independence Day sale. That's one good thing that came out of America this year. The Vestra, I believe? The Bresta, or whatever it's called. The whatever it's called. My first ever jet. Still like this thing. The Cuban 800, also absolutely still love this thing. I often take this flying. I often choose this over the Raiju. The Pyro. Because, well, bought this right before I bought my Raiju. Right before that Independence Day sale. The what's it called again? The Super Valido Carbon from the agency, because you can take the agency one to your hangar and store it there. The Western Rogue, my first ever proper plane to fight with. Buzzard also have had this one for a long time, and then there are a few aircraft in storage that I will show you. The Dodo, which, yeah, we all know what the Dodo looks like. I made mine red with black because that looks pretty, because that looks kind of cool. Not gonna lie, this thing looks kind of cool. What? And then the Miljets. Yeah, so I wanted to have something that replicated commercial aviation. And this is the closest thing I could find. I mean, there is the Jamal, but that's forced with certain airline liveries. Wait, this thing doesn't have an APU? Damn. Well, I'm definitely gonna take my Raiju, because
Bye.
that thing is somehow easier to land than a helicopter. But my Raiju is gonna be taking me to the last garage of the video, which is my nightclub garage. If there's... Wait, no, I'm gonna say that during the outro. What I hate, people have their air defenses on at the airport. Like, either go somewhere else or don't create a personal no-fly zone around a place where planes and helicopters take off and land. I don't think I have anything at my entrance, but still gonna check. Yeah, so my popularity is all the way down because, well, I've gotten lazy. Hopefully that will change once I get my Terabyte Master Control Terminal, because I can call the Terabyte 2. But basement level 1. Let's. I know what's in here. I don't know how I customized my Pounder custom, but I do know how I've customized my Speedo custom. So there's the Speedo custom. We all own this. Not like this, maybe. Starts off as a white van. And there we have the Pounder Custom. This thing's also pretty cool. No Mule Custom because I've heard that one is terrible. And it's even worse than the Pounder Custom. Alright, wonder what this used to be my supercar. Like, where I put my supercars and my sports cars and all that fancy stuff, but now there's a Shih Tzu PCJ 600. And the Bravado Banshee. Also, none of these garage levels that I originally gave a theme still have that theme. Like, why is there an SUV in what is supposed to be my off-road garage? Another Enos Huntley S and a Canis Camacho. Sounds Mexican. Sounds like a taco type you'd find in Mexico. Alright, and what's this? And this final level, yeah, I don't know what type. I do know what type of cars I wanted in here, but I don't know how to explain what type of cars I wanted in here. Got this thing for free with the Criminal Enterprise Starter Pack, the Allergy RH8, and then we have the Mitsubishi Penumbra or something. But this was the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. Let me know in the comments if I forgot any of my garages. I guess I'll see you in the next one.